Rick B's Daily Vlogs.
Another drive-by vlog that I'm deciding to do. This time I'm going to go down a different street, show you guys places that I like to eat. And then, since Halloween is around the corner, I got a special surprise for you. So, let's get this started.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Rick B's Daily Vlogs. Driving down Clement Street, going eastbound. This is eastbound, west, east. Eastbound on Clement Street. Like I said in the past vlogs, Geary's undrivable this time in the morning, so I decided let me go down an easy street. Shouldn't be that bad. I mean, there is a lot of cars, but not that many cars. I'm in the outer Richmond right now, which means outer Richmond means I'm towards the ocean, western part of the Richmond district. Haven't hit the blunt of Clement Street right now. I'm passing Hard Knocks. If you guys haven't eaten at Hard Knocks, check it out. I tried it one time. As long as I lived here, I tried it one time. It's a pretty good place to eat. Hard Knocks has some good Southern comfort type food, but there's other places here that I like to eat. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around and let's go check out the eats on Clement Street. Let's go. Let's go. Right over here to my left, you got Gordo's. There's two Gordo's. There's three Gordo's in the city. That's one of them right there on the left we're just passing. Then if you like Korean barbecue, K Element coming up right there on the left as well. Got some good food. Again, it's a little pricey on the Korean barbecue type thing. You know, we like to go to this place in Japantown called BQ because BQ is a little less expensive. They give you a lot of food, a lot of meat. I mean, they make sure that you're full. I mean, there's a sign on the door that says, cannot eat alone. So they don't want you eating alone because they know, you know, some person who has a big appetite wants to come there and eat by himself. They'll probably clean them out. So K Element's good, but we like BQ better. See, I'm not picky when it comes to my Korean barbecue. My Korean barbecue has to consist of a couple things. All you can eat has to be all you can eat. I mean, you know, Jen, everybody who knows Jen, they're notorious for all you can eat. So it has to be all you can eat. It also has to be, you know, not cheap, but, you know, well priced. You know, it's like decent price. So it has to be that. And, you know, the quality and the quantity has to match up with the price. You know, Jen, quality and quantity matches up with the price. K Element that we just passed, quality and quantity doesn't really match up with the price. Quality is okay, quantity is not. You know, for the price that you're paying, yeah, it's all you can eat. Yeah, you can eat pretty much whatever you want, but you gotta keep ordering a lot more just to get satisfied and be full. Where BQ, the one in Japantown, and even Jen, you can order like 1 or 2 rounds, and literally by the third round, you're done. You're full. You know, K Element doesn't have that, you know, same vibe for me. So that's why if I ever go anywhere, it's always gonna be for Korean barbecue, not hot pot. So don't you know, say, you know, this and that. But for Korean barbecue, I would go to BQ. That's just me. Now we're heading out that part of Clement where we're just gonna be south of Park Presidio. This street right here is Park Presidio, but we're heading at that part of Clement where the food gets a little bit better. There's a lot of cool places to eat here. And we're hitting that part of Clement. I'll show you some of my favorite places that I like to eat. Again, just a nice quick drive-by vlog. Sorry why I readjust the camera, trying to get the good view. People are not really sure how to drive in the city, especially this early in the morning. Some people didn't even have their coffee yet, so that's why they drive the way they do. But just left and right, pretty much, you know, you got a hot pot place right here on the right. That's pretty good. It's called Shabu Club. It's pretty good. Where else? House of Banquet. Told you, people don't know how to drive here. House of Banquet right here. It's called Paramount Superstar. It's a good dim sum place if you want to go. The donut shop right here is really good. Also, people don't know how to drive. People don't know how to park. It's just how it is in the city. Carbon Grill right here on the left that we're just passing used to be, what did that used to be? It used to be one of the famous Korean barbecue places for a while. I forgot the name that it was called back in the days. Right here on the right, this used to be an old movie theater. I forget what the name of the movie theater was too. Man, my San Francisco history is not the best today. But a lot of good places to eat here on Clement Street. May Wall right here on the right. If you want to get some vegetables, some cheap meat, you can go there as well. The old Radio Shack building, still there, but Radio Shack is gone. Dim sum galore in this area, so you don't have to go all the way to Chinatown. Our favorite dim sum place is coming up right here on the right on 6th Avenue, where you see that truck double parked over there. That's our favorite dim sum place. And then these cars are notorious for double parking. But right here on the right, Wingley. Let me go flip the camera around, show you guys. Right there, Wingley. And they got the Wingley barbecue restaurant next door and the Wingley Bakery. If you guys want good, whoa, that guy just threw something off the roof. If you guys want good dim sum, good food to take home, Wingley is the place to go. There's a couple more down the street that, you know, I can show you guys. They have Banh Mi, Cafe Banh Mi right here on the right. That's pretty good. They got another shabu place called Tasty Hot Pot. Actually, it's a hot pot, not a shabu place. Tasty Hot Pot right here on the left. King Thai Cuisine, now that it's called that. They got a shabu place again right there. They got Burma Superstar on the right. So they got a lot of cool places to eat here on Clement Street. So really depending on what you're in the mood for or what you want to eat, they have you covered. They got a taqueria. Like I said, they got a taqueria on Clement Street. We just passed it right behind us. They got an Ace Hardware. So if you need to fix a sink and then you want to grab some pizza right across the street, they got Giorgio's. Giorgio's is better. There's another pizza place down the street called Village, but I would go to Giorgio. I would spend my money at Giorgio's than I would at Village Pizza, just because Village Pizza, the people there are a little rude. And I say a little rude, they're a little rude. Little rude. So I wouldn't. Village Pizza is right here on the right. I went there one time with a couple buddies, and the lady was like, "Do you guys know what you want?" I mean, she was being impatient. You know, you're trying to order food, but you're gonna be impatient. But that's pretty much it here on Clement Street. This place right here, Beck's, on the right. Look at all the people there just enjoying their cup of coffee. There's a line around the corner, so cool place to eat if you want a cup of coffee. But you know, with the COVID that we're going through right now, sometimes it's better to just stay safe. But sometimes some of these people want that normality. You know, I want to go out. I want to leave my house. I want to have that normal feeling of what it was like. I get it. But you know, when I was in the hospital and I was in the ICU, and I would have a physical therapist come and walk me around just to make sure I'm okay, make sure that I'm ready to go home. So every other day I would have a physical therapist, I can't even say it, physical therapist come in there and walk me around. And I saw some of the COVID patients that was in ICU, and I was there for a different reason, but I wouldn't want to be there for COVID reasons. I'm telling you right now, being there for COVID reasons is just not fun. So if you guys want some kind of normality, some kind of, you know, good structure in life, think about the people that are in the hospital. Think about the people that's in the ICU right now, suffering because that's what they wanted also. So, I mean, you know, I'm not going to rant about COVID or about me being in the hospital. I want to show you guys a couple things before I end the vlog. A couple cool places that I like to go to for Halloween. I'm going down this street right here. I believe this is Palm? Oh no, this is not the street that I want to go to. I'm gonna turn around because this is not the street that I'm trying to hit. So let me pull into this driveway and then I'm gonna back up. See, what I'm trying to do is show you a couple of the houses that has good Halloween designs. but I made the wrong turn down the wrong street. Now I got to back up, and these cars that are parked next to me, what the hell is this guy doing? These guys that are parked next to me are all parked weird, so I gotta get out of this driveway. I don't know what these guys are doing, but I prematurely made the wrong turn. I gotta go up a block and then make a right down there. This is Palm. This is not the street that I want to be in. Roll my window down because I'm fogging it up just a little bit. So this is the street I want to be in. This is Jordan. This is one of the streets. And the Halloween decorations that these two streets I'm going to hit. I'm going to hit Jordan, I'm going to hit Commonwealth. And there's one house here. Every year I always say I'm going to come there. I'm going to go check out that house. I want to see what this house looks like. And what I love about these two places is during Halloween, they close the street. So it's like a safe and sane Halloween for you guys. So this is one of the streets right here. And like I said, I don't know if they're gonna do it this year because of COVID. But the way these houses are decorated, I mean, look at this house right there. Look how he has their houses. I mean, a cool, fun house to decorate. This house right here is blocked by trucks, so you can't really see what's going on. But there's a house here. I believe it's on the other side of the street. And we're going to go check that house out. But yeah, these houses are notorious for Halloween. And they got some cool Halloween designs as well. Usually you can go up the street over there on the other side. But like I said, there's a house here that I really want to show you guys. Just because the person who owns the house put a lot of effort and time into this house. I want to show you guys this house. I believe it's right here on the right. If it's not here on the left, I mean, if it's not here on the left, then it's on the right. But we got time, and I got time to show you. So come down here. Now it makes me wonder if the guy even put his stuff up today, because I don't see it. Oh. I don't see it. See that house right there on the right? Cobwebs. But I don't see the house that I'm looking for. So let me go down this street. It's easier for me to go down this street than make a right back on Jordan. This is Commonwealth. The street that we're in right now, this is Commonwealth. And there's this one house every year that we, you know, when my kids were younger and we used to go trick-or-treating, every year this house was the go-to house. It was a spooky house. Everybody loved that house. Everybody was like, oh my God, this house is spooky, this house is scary. So again, I don't know if he did it this year. I'm looking down Commonwealth right now and I don't see it. I'm hoping he still did it. So this is the two streets. Again, for Halloween, they close both streets down. You can take your kids here. It's pretty safe. They have a taco truck. Now, this was all prior to COVID, so I don't know if they're going to be doing that this year. So if you guys come here this year and you say, hey, Eric said there was going to be a taco truck, that was all during COVID or before COVID. So I don't know if there's a taco truck this year. I don't even know if this area is going to be open this year, but we're going to make a right here. This is Geary. Gonna make a quick right. Make sure it's safe to make a right. All right. We're gonna go down Jordan Street. I know there's this one house, and when I say he puts everything up, I mean he put everything from Jason to Freddy Krueger. I mean, it was one of those houses that during Halloween, when my kids were younger, like I would have to walk with them, and I was freaking out that how this house was made. But this is Jordan. So let's see if it's on this side. I know it's on the left side as I drive. So I'm pretty sure I didn't pass it. Unless it's one of the houses on the other side of the street. Unless the people moved. I mean, that's a possibility too. You know, with COVID, a lot of people left the city. It's not that house. That house is pretty creepy also. They got a headless horseman. They got a big, tall, like that's like a 7-foot skeleton right there. But it's not that house. The person's house that I seen had a bigger yard. Way bigger yard. But this doesn't look as scary as it did, like I said, prior to COVID. Prior to COVID, this place was like, this is the place to go to. This is where you wanted to go to. And now I can't find it. All right. I think it was this house right here. This brown, creepy house, because it has a pretty big front yard. It's not that house over there with a skeleton. It had to be this house. And they had, like, everything coming out of the window. They had a whole bunch of everything in the front yard. It was really freaky, creepy. But again, this whole neighborhood, the way this neighborhood's looking, I mean, even these houses right here, I mean, maybe nobody's participating in Halloween this year. Maybe they think that since Halloween's on a Sunday, we're not going to do anything this year. But it's kind of sad because that house, every year I would drive by that house and I would just check out what new stuff he had. And in case you guys ask me, hey, maybe you got the wrong house or maybe you're in the wrong block. No, these are the only 2 blocks that we ever did. I prematurely made a turn on Palm Street. And it's not on Palm Street, so I know it was somewhere here. I'm gonna go down Commonwealth again, just to make sure I didn't miss it. Just to make sure, I don't remember. I believe it was on Jordan. I do believe it was on Jordan. Jordan has bigger front yards. And like I said, it's coming down the street, it's supposed to be on the right. And I don't see it. I don't see it. It's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. What can you do? You win some, you lose some. That's the whole part of this whole vlogging thing, is you go down places, you see if it's there. If it's not there, you play the little sad trombone. But this is a good area. We're in the, I don't know, this is the outer Richmond area. I'm on Commonwealth and Jordan. These are the 2 streets. So if they're still doing it the way they used to do it back in the days before COVID, this is a good place to go trick-or-treating. It's a good place to bring your kids. It's safe. And back in the days, we used to say, the parents used to just, you know, we call it ghetto trick-or-treating, where you have the inner city kids get dropped off at the suburbs. And when they get dropped off in the suburbs, they don't know how to act. And they act, you know, they act full in this pretty well community. I don't want to say rich, but you know, it's a good community. But they're not doing that here. They're not doing that here. The people here are respectful. The kids that gets dropped off are respectful. A lot of the people here are just neighborhood kids that are just here to have fun. So that's the cool thing about this area. So if you are looking for a good place to go trick-or-treating, a good place to go, a safe place, like I said, prior to COVID, they used to close these streets down, both of these streets, Commonwealth, where I'm in right now, and Jordan, which is the next street over. And it used to be cool. It used to be fun. And, you know, they give good candy. It's not the little candy. Some houses, and the kids knew right away which house is giving the big, giant candy bars. So prior to COVID, It was a nice place to visit, nice place to be. So hopefully it comes back to that. So until then, I don't know. I want to thank you guys for donating on my Venmo. Again, at EricB1642. Leave links in the description below. A couple new Patreons. Thank you guys. I'm going to reach out to you guys. I want to throw a quick shout out because there was a person. Let me throw him a shout out. Byron Suey. Byron Suey commented. He was excited to see me back and vlogging. And him and his buddy, and I'm reading, are still watching old episodes of my vlogs. They're around 600. Today I'm going to be uploading 836. So they're still at 600. Him and his friend, they sit here, they watch 5 to 6 episodes of my vlogs. And, you know, in the beginning I did the vlogs for me because I enjoyed doing the vlogs. But you got people like Byron Suey, sorry, glasses is too. Byron Suey, and Linda Spalding. You guys sit here and you guys watch the vlogs, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. I appreciate you getting out there and watching my content. And, you know, again, I do this for me. I do this because, you know, sometimes this is what you need. Sometimes you just have to talk to yourself because that's what you're doing. You're talking into a camera, but then later on you upload it on a platform like YouTube, and you have 1,000 people, 2,000 people, sometimes even 20, sometimes even 30 people watching it. And I said in the beginning when my buddy was like, dude, what if nobody watches it? And I said, dude, one's better than zero. If you have one person watching it, you have 2 people watching it, that's better than 0. So I'll take it. But again, thank you guys for Byron Suey, Linda Spalding. You guys are like my 2 are always watching, and I appreciate you guys. If you guys are watching, and you guys are watching consistently and a daily, leave me a comment down below letting me know that you're watching it every day or you're watching my vlogs. I can throw you guys a shout out. And I know sometimes some people, they don't want to hear their names on YouTube or they don't want to hear this, but you know what? It's me showing my appreciation to you that you're actually doing something for me. So that's just my way of saying thank you guys for reaching out and watching, but thank you. And, you know, I love doing this vlog. I love doing this kind of stuff. And right now I'm limited to just sitting in the car. And if you guys don't know why, listen to the podcast that I did a while back. I'll leave the podcast link down below because a lot of people are still like, dude, where have you been? Where have you been? And I do a vlog and I do a podcast, a daily podcast with Eric B, Anchor FM. You can watch it you can listen to it on all podcast platforms. Just put that in, the daily podcast with Eric B, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. Again, Anchor, just put that in and you'll hear it. And I did a podcast about me being in the hospital for 35 days. But watch it. You guys will enjoy it. Or listen to it. You guys will enjoy it. Trust me. Getting creeped out because this house next to me is boarded up. And it's right next to a church. Is my doors locked? They are now. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming on my adventure. Showed you guys some places on Clement Street that I like to visit. Shared my Halloween area that I used to like taking my kids for trick-or-treating. Now they're teenagers, now they're old. They're like, if you guys watched my vlog last time about when I was in the Sea Cliff neighborhood, that's where they like to go trick-or-treating. Their candy bars are big candy bars over there, so they like to go over there. But this year, Halloween's on a Sunday. We'll see if they decide to go. We'll see. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for sitting here and joining me on these adventures that I'm doing, these drive adventures that I'm doing. Thank you guys. The sun is kind of like weird from where I'm looking. But thank you guys. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me comments down below if you guys are watching. Don't forget to support this channel. Helps me get out, helps me pay for the gas that needs to be paid to just drive around. But until next time, thank you guys. Vlog's ended. Go in peace. I've been sitting here finishing my vlog in Twin Peaks, or Sutro Tower is right in front of me, directly in front of me, and I've been watching the fog or the low clouds just go in and out, covering it over and over again. Pretty cool. I think it's time to do a time lapse.
I made this.